Hey, this is Mike with 5 Minute Guide, and I am going to show you a terrifying technique that you can use to change pretty much anything on the internet to say whatever you want in like 30 seconds or less. So I've been very hesitant about even sharing this technique, but I know that the people who are going to use it for evil are going to figure out how to do it, and I mean they already are, but I want them to come through this video and be challenged a little bit and recognize that like this is straight up evil when we are changing what people are saying to discredit them or to further a particular political agenda or to get clicks. Any of that stuff is evil and wrong and is contributing to the division in our country, and it needs to stop. So for everybody else, because I know you, the one who's watching this right now, you're not going to do this, but you're going to be on the side where you need to be aware that this is happening. So when you see a screenshot of something that somebody has said online, if it's a screenshot, not a link, be alert that screenshots are so easy to create and manipulate without even using something like Photoshop. So the tools that are used for this, they're web development tools, and this is actually probably a good time for my shameless little plug. What we're looking at here is Indelible Inc. It's a web development company that my best friend and I run, and we build websites. We do a bunch of digital stuff on the internet. So if you need help with your website, or it's not doing what you want it to do, or you need a new website or anything like that, or hey, we're in the age of COVID and you don't even have a website and you need us to help you figure out how to get online, reach out to us. We're at becomeindelible.com. All right, shameless plug over. The tools that you can use to make this stuff happen are tools that we use as web developers all the time, and they're for good. It's to help us sort out problems that might be happening. Why are there errors on this site? It's to help us change styling without having to go into the code, change something, come back, refresh. Go back to the code, change something, come back, refresh. It lets us get through that process so much faster. So these tools are good. They're saving our clients money, actually. But just like any good tool, a chainsaw, a steak knife, it can be used for evil and has been used for evil. So let's just do some examples here, and I'll show you how it works. So let's take President Trump here, and this tweet has already got kind of some of the things I want. I want some text, and I want something that's blue because I want to make a hashtag, all right? And I am going to try to incite Democrats with this. And don't worry, we'll get to inciting Republicans in a minute here. So you see when I right-click on this, and really you want to right-click as close to what you want to edit as possible, and hit inspect. And now all this code comes up. You don't have to worry about what any of this code means. You just need to know that if you open up these triangles far enough, eventually you're going to get to the text, and you can just change that text to whatever you want. So I've changed that. Now, as you mouse over it, you'll see the different little like blue highlights. I want to change this one. I don't want to be tagging somebody, and it doesn't matter where this link goes because I'm just going to screenshot it, right? Tear gas everyone downtown. Okay, and now there's still this other thing at the end here. I don't want that. So if I just highlight this and click delete, it goes away. And now I can take a screenshot of this. Go and get your riot gear. Tear gas everyone downtown. Okay? Scary, right? Now if you shared this, people would freak out. So don't do that. Don't share that. Let's do the same with Joe Biden. What is he commonly accused of? He's commonly accused of being creepy and just confusing, right? So swing that girly all around. And then we've still got a little bit more that we don't want. So let's just delete that. Now we can highlight this, and then you can even see like, oh look, people are all about this. What is wrong with Democrats? Why are they so excited about this? Doesn't even make sense. Of course it doesn't. We changed it. Now, here's one that this is a scary thing, all right? So, this is borderline like, okay, that's annoying, but it's not going to do a whole lot of harm, is it? Now, let's take the Black Lives Matter website. You can inspect this content and change it to say something horrifying, like, we'll be dancing on the cinders as the town is burned down. Now you screenshot this page and you share this. The people who don't check it are going to feel terrified by this. you are likely to see an increase in violent responses to this movement, right? And this actually happened. This happened not with the screenshots necessarily like this, but there were a bunch of fake Antifa accounts that were created, and they were talking about doing terrible, horrible, violent things. Now, wherever you fall on the political spectrum, whatever, like your opinion of these organizations is one thing, but false information that suggests that people are about to be violent creates a violent response, and that kind of stuff is terrifying. And that's why I want you to understand how easy it is to make these changes, because when you see a screenshot of something that somebody has shared that sounds crazy, that sounds like there's no way that this person would have actually said this, how are they getting away with it? They probably never said it. That's why. So follow through, do the intense research that's required to figure out if somebody actually said something, and then go from there. When you don't do that, you further entrench people who are already just have that huge confirmation bias to agree with whatever that statement is. Like, I'm sure people who would believe right now that this is an actual part of the Black Lives Matter movement. It's not, but you can't share that without people jumping on it and being like, yeah, see, look, they even said it themselves. Don't do that. The other thing that happens is you actually discredit yourself with the other people who may not be quite ready to accept that as fact, and the people who do the research and find it and go, hey, that's not true. You've discredited yourself a little bit. You've lost a little bit of integrity with those people, and that isn't going to help our already divided country either. So check everything. There are actually people in other countries doing this kind of thing to us to create more division. Check everything. Know that this is how you can change this stuff. It's so easy. Check it as deeply as you can. I feel like I'm just saying this over and over and over again, but seriously, don't do this. It's evil. Check it. That's the best good you can do before sharing information. And if it turns out to be true that, hey, somebody did say we're going to kill all those whatever, then that's a big deal. But 99 times out of 100, people aren't saying that kind of stuff. So I hope that this can help you. I hope that you will choose to contribute to positive discussion in our country. I hope that you will choose to reject the division that is ripping our country apart. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.